What's up, guys? How you doing today? We're going to be talking about fishing as a co-angler on the FLW and Bassmasters Opens. Well, first we're going to talk about your rods and reels. If I was you, I'd bring everything that I own because I made my first tournament. I made a mistake and only bringing 4 rods and reels and no backup reels or any extra tackle. Make sure when you go you bring extra tackle, everything that you think you could possibly need. After you talk to your boater after the registration meeting, make sure everything you think possible, you fit it in 2 bags or more. Just 2 bags, not more than 2 bags. But your rods and reel selection for each lake, I mean, you should know whether you should be fishing with a heavy action rod or a medium action rod by what lake you're fishing at. Like last weekend I fished at Lake Seminole. I knew I was going to need some medium heavy and some heavy rods because it's known for flipping and using a frog and things like that. Study the lake's history. Study the past history of the lake. Like, what was the winning weights for co-anglers? What was used at this time last year or your time that last year? Also, think about what line size you need. That's a really crucial thing because you could go down there with 50-pound braid and all you need is 6-pound test or 10-pound test, and that's a big thing for when you're a co-angler because you're not going to get as many bites as a boater. I mean, sometimes you will, but most of the time you're not going to. Think about catching your limit. That should be your main concern when you're fishing as a co-angler. If you catch a limit, you'll probably finish in top 10. I mean, I'd say about 50% chance. Not my last event, but the event before that, I caught 3 fish that was 10 pounds. It really killed me because I only brought 4 rods and 4 reels. I was fishing with 30-pound fluorocarbon all day and a 7.4 glass rod, which is used for chatterbait, throwing chatterbait or lipless crankbait. Make you a game plan for what you're going to do that day. Go ahead and tie on stuff that you know that you will use. Don't get on the water the first 10 minutes you're out there. Start tying on something different because that's not, I mean, that's only wasting your time. It's not going to help you any. Don't listen to what the dock talk is, what all the other co-anglers are saying. I mean, yeah, trust some that you know that are really trying to help you out, but a lot of them are just trying to actually get you to do stuff that's to help them win and help their chances on winning. Be nice to your boater. You know, that's the best thing. If you can meet up with him, you know, buy him some dinner or buy him breakfast that morning, anything like that, just to get a better connection with him before you're on the water will help you a lot. He'll give you more casts. Don't ever throw over your boater. Don't ever do it for no reason. Don't ever do it. Even if, just don't do it. Don't be scared to mix it up. Like this weekend, this lake is not known for throwing a drop shot ever. This is a lake that's got 4 foot of hydrilla on the whole part, mostly on the whole part of the whole lake. So what I did was I threw a drop shot and I put a humongous leader on it so my worm would sit over it. Also, don't always rely on your boater to get a net because this last weekend I missed a 5-pounder because my boater he didn't get back there fast enough. I shouldn't have relied on him to do it. I usually get them at home by myself. It was just one of them times where, you know, I should have just pulled it in myself and not relied on him. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Alright, I got some new sponsors called Tough Baits. They are salt infused, really good. I could compare these to more like a little bit cheaper than getting Gary Yamamoto worms. They're a little bit cheaper, but they're about the same. Where's my worm at? Well, I'll open one up and show y'all real quick how awesome these actually are. They really bend good. and you could literally just let it sit here and it'll bounce by itself. That should make you know when it's sitting in the water and you're throwing it on something wacky rig, it's gonna flutter like that. You're not even going to have to move it much. But back to the drop shotting this weekend. Just don't be scared to mix it up. If you think something will work and you're confident in throwing it, throw it. Don't let the boater even tell you not to throw something, because that's dumb. This guy was my boater. He never even threw a drop shot. I lost that 5-pounder. I caught one right before that one, and then he wanted me to teach him how to actually throw the drop shot, and tie it on for him. But don't be ever scared to throw it. If you think it will work, use it. Throw everything that you're confident in. That's a big thing. When you're at a place that you never fished before, use what you know that you think would work. 90% of the time, you'll have more confidence throwing that than throwing something you never threw before. You know, let's see.